Not what I wanted. Nope. Not what I wanted. No, just waiting for people to get in here. Doubt anybody will come in here. Well, some people will in California and stuff. Uh, Granted that they can hear me. All right, cool. Without the auto tune on and all that, because I got a microphone. It's right here. It's right there. It's right there. So that's why you can hear me so well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're live. Live. Seabart says hi. Hey, Seabart, what's up? Can you hear me? Everything's okay? Like, I'm not peaking or anything, like too loud or anything? Because it's been a while since I've done a hangout on this microphone. I'm definitely not drunk. No, never, ever, ever. Would never do that. No, ever. I mean, it's 12:34 a.m. in the morning. Never be drunk. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, well, no, I'm not. I'm not drunk. I'm just loose. We'll say loose. And I'm wearing headphones just because I have noise cancellation and stuff on this thing, but I haven't set it up yet. That's stupid. That's where I can talk into this microphone. And you can't hear what y'all are saying back to me or whatever. But I'm trying to get that set up. Called acoustic cancellation or whatever. My roommate has this rack that I can put into my. Well, I'm gonna show you all my mess here on the desk and stuff, but put into my rack. Well, another rack, and it will cancel out. Oops, my bad. It'll cancel out all the acoustics. They use it in big like auditoriums and stuff like that. So yeah, it's something like that. It's called ECM or something like that. Noise cancellation. No, it's called NCA. Noise cancellation acoustics or something like that. And if you notice that auditoriums have these blankets that go like this sometimes, like that in the auditorium room, and that basically is for noise cancellation. It's noise cancellation blankets, basically. That's why it's not for design. It's strictly for noise cancellation. Like movie theaters have the big ass curtains, Yeah, same thing. Yep. And behind that, they could have acoustic foam too. So this microphone actually should have acoustic foam, but I have it gated where it's kind of normal, but oh, sweet, dude. Yeah, I don't know how many people are gonna come into this live stream. I mean, I just sporadically thought I would go into a live stream actually right now. So good luck. I mean, maybe for an hour or so. I mean, I don't have to go into work till 10 o'clock. So, um, I'd stay up a bit. It ain't gonna be no 5 hour freaking shit, but yeah, I'm 10 to 6, by the way. I know, right? Two people in here, but who dat? You probably already kicked them and didn't even know it. That's how powerful your mod status is. No, I'm just kidding. Probably Joe. Probably Joe. I see Joe coming in here and not saying a damn word. He'd be like, just doing his drunken stream. That's what I should call it, a drunken stream, right? It's like cheers. By the way, damn. 5 o'clock. I did get one of the Aeon units running, but not the other one. Good Lord, dude. They put the screws through the bottom of those damn things. They could have just put them through the freaking side with a 5/16 screw and just held the burner onto the side of the freaking panel. And another thing that they did was there is an actual tray. There's an actual tray, and I will maybe make a video of this. I hope I do. And I'll show you that if they did not put screws through the bottom of this thing, you wouldn't even have to take out the bolts. You just crack the union, slide out the tray, bam, the thing would be done. Slide out the tray, clean out the burners, blah, 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 blah. You even have a nice tray to put, let's say muriatic acid or any type of devices that chemicals that you're using to clean that solution. I'm like, it really upset me. I was like, wow. I'm like, you cannot be, God dang, the blue wrenches are in here tonight. No, good job. Good thing I modded y'all. Like, hey, Chris, what's going on, man? We were talking about Aeons, and C-Bart got me a little upset. Kick him out. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Hey, Minnesota. John, what's going on? Hello from Minnesota. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta forgive me. I didn't enroll in health benefits, so I don't have any contacts. So I'm like, gotta squint. Rachel, how you doing? Good? You doing good? All right, that's good. Tell Brandon I said, hey. Tell him I said get his ass in here. No, I'm just kidding. Don't, no. I know he has to go to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yeah, Minnesota. Okay, it got really cold here in Jacksonville. Well, really cold. Well, cold. Yeah, like 50 something degrees or something stupid like that. But yeah, gosh, dog it. Yeah, and when things get down to the 50s, people want the heat to come on and stuff, and that's why I was fucking around with the damn Aeon units. The video I just released, if y'all don't know, I just released a video cleaning the burners and stuff. It is a preventive maintenance thing. We can all agree on that, I think. I mean, like clean the filters, the burners, stuff like that. That's probably more on us, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Man, it makes me feel embarrassed when you know the air conditioning company comes and is like, well, then the damn burners weren't clean. and it's like, oh, wow. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. Sorry. So he doesn't even want to go to sleep. Oh shit. Yeah, it's cold here in Florida, but it's like only 50 degrees. It really is. It's not nothing a sweatshirt can take care of. I mean, but people walk around in those bubble. What is it? The bubble jackets. Like, gosh, dog it, man. I'm like, are you kidding me? You are in Florida, Rachel. You're close enough. All right. You're close enough. It's the same weather. I mean, come on now. Yeah, I know, right? Just toss a damn yeah. I'm not gonna come rescue you. Shut up. Stop. You have a video on what pipes do in in 40 -40? Oh yeah. Ooh, pipes are gonna fucking rupture, bro. Crack, 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 crack. And not only that, like I, you know what? I think what if I could give any advice to Aeon or any advice to any um air conditioning company, when they have like these computer systems inside of their computer inside of their units, right? What I would do is I would burst heat in there until it's fully heated up. That way, the expansion and contraction, you're not shocking it. It's not going from a dead cold 40-degree heat exchanger to 500 fucking degrees. Dude, you're like putting a blowtorch to a wine glass at that point. Do I make my point clear? I mean, it's simple as that. It's simple as that. Am I not right? I mean, you're shooting fire down these damn tubes. They need to be able to either not expand and contract, which Aeon has obviously chose to do, or they need to be able to withstand that kind of heat. Ceramic. They need to be lined with ceramic. They need to do something. But this thing where you're going from, 40 degrees, negative 40 degrees. Let's say you're going from negative 40 degrees and you shoot fire through that freaking thing, it's going to crack like glass. Bruh. Think about that in your design. Think about that in your design. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about this. I'm not a design contractor. I'm not a designer or an engineer because, see, this is where you can have an engineering degree. You can go to school for 4 years learning how this shit works. And then you make it. This shit don't work. Because guess what? Because you don't have the street smarts to learn about science, about heating, contracting, constricting, contracting, constricting, contracting. So you build a fucking heating coil that's a piece of shit, basically. See what I'm getting at? See? So it doesn't matter if you pay $27,500 freaking dollars to get a doctorate in heating expense. And I'm in heating expense and thermodynamics. Yeah, well, I'm a fucking professor in stoichiometry, motherfucker. I don't get me started with that, dude. No, don't do that. Yeah. I mean, you can study the science all you freaking want. But then you don't realize how it works. Like, you're still building this shit. Or you didn't study it. Or you studied it, but you told somebody who didn't study it, who is your boss, who did not study it. He has a business degree, but you have a thermodynamics engineering degree, and he doesn't listen to you. And then, bam, we're back at square one. Pooh! Dab out, bitch. Done. That's it. That's exactly what's going to fuck on. Oh, you need to. But then the thermodynamics engineer says, well, it's never going to work. Okay. Sorry. Paid all that money for fucking nothing, didn't you? Yep. Little bitch. Micro said it right. Blue collar motherfuckers gonna take over the fucking goddamn world. I'm serious. Am I not right? We're smarter than most of the motherfuckers out there right now. And a $4.99 fucking COM port that's on every fucking computer from from like 2000 or some shit. And I bought this being a dumbass because I already have a COM port on my fucking computer. I can communicate with my Aeon units. Didn't know that at the time, but made a video about how to if you didn't have that. But I mean, it really is like you have to be in control of what you want to do. You have to be in control of what you want to learn. You have to be in control of the motherfuckers who don't want you to learn. I had to upload my freaking video on Aeon software 3 freaking times and now it's only got 35 freaking views. But when I first uploaded it had 100 something views. I understand that because y'all don't want to rewatch the same damn video. They silenced the video, they put music over the video the second time, and then they said monetization was not appropriate. So, yep. You got to watch out for that. I mean, are they trying to silence me? I mean, it's not that big of a fucking secret. Buy one on Amazon for $4.99. See, Bart, I can program every one of your by the way, every one of your freaking arcades with that. Also, it's been around for freaking years, bro. They just don't want you to know it. It's like they're okay. Well, we can't use new technology to do this, so let's just go back to the old technology. It's cheaper. See what I'm saying? RS-485, 422, blah, 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 blah. All that's used on my lighting controllers outside. I got you, bro. I got you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. I'm serious. Oh, man, dude. I do too. The next video you might see is my whole setup with my Christmas lights, Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is over Ethernet. I mean, wireless Wi-Fi. And then it goes into the Ethernet is sending out the data that the E131 controller needs to communicate with the lights outside. So it's totally separate. It is on my network, but it's totally separate of the data that it's sending out, because when it it goes I know I'm going crazy. I know I'm going crazy, Chris. But no, it it has a data that goes out of the Ethernet that goes blah 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 blah, and sends all that data. That data is lost when it gets to the lights. The lights turn purple. Boom, done. The data's gone. That's it. The microchip and the light. They're each light has a microchip in it. And when that microchip receives that data packet, it's gone. So there is no data coming back. So there's no TXRX kind of thing going on there. But in the Aeon units, yes, there's a TXRX going on. And that's exactly, I'll get a video up for y'all. I'll hook to an Aeon unit with this. And this is $4.99. What Aeon wants to sell you is $475.99. Just for shits and giggles. But it is what it is. And that does the same thing that their stuff does. I mean, it's you have to be behind the person, but at the same time be ahead of them, because they're using old technology on every one of our computers back in the day. And some people have this on the back of their TV and don't even know what the hell it is. And some of them have RS-485 and a little cable jack on the back of their TV, and they don't know what that is. Let me explain to you what it is. If you wanted to connect two TVs together, you could with those two connections. Also, you could control everything on that computer, on that monitor. So if y'all did not realize that, I'm sorry for you. Like, that's a smart TV right there, so it doesn't have the COM port and stuff like that. But if it did, it would only use pins 2 and 5. And that's why I have the little breakout board right here. Has a little COM port thing. And it says TX, RX, and stuff like that. I don't even know if y'all, it won't probably even focus. It's focusing, whatever. But it says TX, RX, ground, TX, RX, ground, TX, RX, because there's multiple ones. But you can just stick it. You can stick it in here, and then bam, you get the screws. You can just screw it down. So, not only that, a printer port. Back in the day, you had the big long LPT1 port that had like 8 of those in one port. So I'm okay. I'm gonna try to read some chat. Hold on, Jeff, take a breath. Yeah, I know. So slowly go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Yeah. Hey guys, I just it's amazing the amount of like people who get taken advantage of every day because of their ineducation of something and don't know how something works, that they pay somebody to come and do it, or pay somebody for the product to do it. It doesn't make sense. It's so simple. Why wouldn't you want to learn how this stuff works? Because these people are making money off of it, right? Well, Jeff, they've already made money off of it. They've done this, they've done that. Well, yeah, they have. And you can just tweak it just a little bit and then it's your shit. That's how quickly that stuff can turn over. I can say, hey, well, if you buy this right now, I'll give you $575 fucking dollars. You buy this right now. It'll connect to every goddamn Aeon unit on the planet. That's what they're doing. So, yeah, well, you get paid because you're mechanically inclined. Because when mechanical stuff happens and it breaks down, it breaks down. What do you do when the electronic stuff starts breaking down? You replace the whole freaking unit for $1,200. And all you needed was a firmware update. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's it. That's it. I cannot be more forward about this stuff. Like, the last stream I think I did, I talked about kill codes and stuff. We're not going to go into kill codes and stuff, but you got to realize that these electronics have kill codes in them as well, probably. But for $4.99 instead of $475 to connect to a fucking Aeon unit, I'll take this. No problem. Nah, no problem. It says right there on the origin module, RS485 driver. So I know it's RS485. So if you don't know what RS485 is, basically it's 2 wires, TX, RX, transmit, receive, go to the receiving terminal of an electronic EEPROM, which CBART, you've got arcades which have those in those. And what they do is they transmit and they receive information from that chip. Now, granted, I don't think you can program the chip, but you can receive and transmit the data and change attributes on that chip, but you cannot pull the program off the chip. Well, unless it's within software. I think so. So, proms and EPROMs. Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly what Aeon has. They have an EPROM right there with a sticker over it. If you peel the sticker off, put a UV light on it, it erases it. They have a erasable EPROM on their VCMX modules. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. I mean, if you really want to get really, really detailed into anything, it's getting into knowing how things work. Like, you show up at an air conditioning. Shit don't work. We'll replace this. We'll replace the whole $1,250 module. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. You know, they're paying for it. And it really is. It's just like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right. They've replaced the whole $1,250 module. Yep, now it works. Cool. All you had to do is do a flash freaking firmware. Redo the firmware. That's it. I did it on my my lighting controller has more oh my god, I cannot say that word. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. But it has so much more than what any other controller I've ever had to deal with on it. It really does. Like, I know exactly what the VCMX modules are doing. They're analyzing inputs from temperature sensors and then telling the relays what to do. Well, if I can just take control over the relays, who gives a fuck what they're telling it try to do? It's like that easy. I mean, I know. I started this. Stream late, dude. Good night, Seabart. If you're out of here, see you, man. But yeah, it it definitely is something that if you critique like electronics and stuff like that, I mean, you definitely know what's going on. You know that they put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole, basically. I mean, you have to understand that, like, the electronics are there to do absolutely nothing. They don't do anything. You can look and the sensors, okay, there is a benefit for them. But is it worth it? Is it worth all the breakdowns and stuff? You have too many moving parts. Let's be real about this. I mean, seriously. Damper controls just freaking failed. Why did they fall? Oh, temperature sensor. Oh, let's replace that. Nope, that didn't work. Damn. There's one bill. Empathy sensor. Nope, that didn't work. That's $500. Oh, well. Oh, the damper motor's bad. Oh, there it is. You know, and I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, and that really didn't happen. It's just an example of what kind of does happen. Is comes out here, says it's dirty filters. Bullshit. That has happened. And I'm calling bullshit on that. Cause I'm up there almost every fucking day, bro. You want dirty filters? Light it up. Damn. There's no amount of training in Nesnu. There's not. The things are breaking down. They are physically breaking down. You can just go up on the roof. You'll hear something that sounds like a squirrel caught in a fucking mousetrap going, ow, 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 ow. That's an Aeon unit. You go up there, oil squirting out of the fucking coil. That's an Aeon unit. There is no amount of training for an Aeon unit. There is not. And I am fucking convinced that there's not. But nothing against you, Nesnu. Awesome. You are awesome, dude. I appreciate everything you've done. I'm just saying that, like, every time I go up there, it's something physical. It's nothing electrical. Ever. It's never been something electrical. Except for the thermostat that somebody tried to put a lockbox on the thermostat, took the thermostat apart, and undid the screws on the thermostat and took the circuit board out of it, but the thermistor is attached to that metal plate hermetically and ripped it apart. So it wasn't calling for any ohms. So I had to take and bypass and drop a thermostat down there because the hallways were hot as shit. And that's when I did that video where I dropped the thermostat down the thing. So that's where that video came from. But I wish I could explain these videos before I did them, but or explain them better while I'm doing them. But you're not gonna get that on this channel because I'm terrible at explaining anything, especially when it comes to Aeon. Yeah, you better be. You are a lucky motherfucker, is what you are. If you don't have to work on an Aeon unit, you are lucky. Consider yourself lucky. Get yourself one of those challenge coins from the U.S. military, or something, because, dude. Oh, dude, they're the worst. They are there to break down. So you have to spend more money to fix things. Yes, John. John, also, they are there because every time they do break down, somebody's getting a kickback. I'm sure there's somebody getting a kickback. Insurance, somebody's getting a kickback. I'm absolutely sure of that. Yeah, I know. I started this stream really, really late, guys. I'm probably do another stream. Goodbye, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure. But yeah, I started this stream really late. Oh, why? Oh, Jeff was babysitting an Aeon unit for since 9 o'clock tonight. So, so. Just maintenance and service by myself. Damn. A cell tower HVAC? Oh, okay. Yeah, the ones that are on the side of the trailers on the it's like a little trailer that goes into the cell tower equipment to keep it cool. I got you. They used to have those in our school trailers, remember? Like you would yeah. Yep. I definitely would. My my dad taught at my school. He's PhD doctor chemistry and physics. And man, if I got in trouble, man, he knew about it. That's a good dang thing. This. I mean, shoot, those units are like little PTAC. They're almost like little PTAC units, aren't they? Well, they're like package units, but they're on the solid side of the trailers, right? But they're like PTAC units, right? Because they got a small compressor. They're like only like a 1 ton, maybe two and a half, most. I don't know. Yeah, bad contractor trailer. BCTUs. Got it. Hmm. Yeah, I think I've only worked on one of those in my entire freaking life. And it was at a school, and they had the trailers, like the ISS trailer, and it would have one of those big units hanging off the back of it, to cool it. And the dang compressor was freaking burned out. Like it was direct short to the ground. So we had to tell the person that, and that's why I don't do side jobs anymore. I don't do side jobs anymore, guys. Children of the Corn. Oh shit! Isn't that that's a movie, isn't it? Children of the Corn or something. Like, I've heard about a movie. Like what's it called? Is it Children of the Corn? Is it? I mean, you got to tell me now, because now you're gonna have me wondering for the rest of the freaking. That I've seen it, but god dang, that was a long time ago. It's a horror movie. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was kind of like it or something like that. It was a damn. Now you got me thinking, man. Now you really got me thinking. Hmm. I don't know why I'm wearing these headphones. I can hear myself, so it makes it better. Well, maybe I should, but I wear them, so I stay static. Static. Did you see the corn? No, I didn't. Nope. Nope. But huh. So guys, the five people who are in here, does anybody have any comments on what that yellow goop is that comes out of the burners? Oh, the Johnson Family Lights show. Jeff, what's up, bro? Yes, I am going to have to check that out. Did he release a new light show? You guys don't know Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson, that's who inspired me to start doing my light show. Whoo! Right now, my light show is like flicker. Well, not anymore because it's 12 after 12. But yes. Oh shit! Really? I'm gonna have to check that out, Jeff. And woo! Thank you for bringing that up for me, man. Yeah, I was just Jeff. I was doing a live stream and stuff. Yeah, well, mine's an on and off light switch, but it's controlled by a VCMX module made by Aeon, Windmaster, or in controls. Subscribe today. No, I'm just kidding. I like seriously. Yeah, I could use their fucking controller for like that, but yeah, well, citrus fluid, yeah, but Jeff, come on, dude. You motherfucker. Come on. No, out of the orifice of the gas tube, on the end of the gas tube is if you haven't watched my video, on the end of the gas tube, all the burners light except for the last one, and that's the one with the flame sensor. And right below it, there's this yellow jelly looking shit that came out of the tube. And I thought it was something, like blah, 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 or corrosion that fell off of the thing. So I took out the entire burner assembly. I cleaned it. I did all this stuff. Spoiler alert. And, well, when I put it back together, it fucking worked. Maybe. We'll determine that in a later date. But it fired up, turned it off, fired back up, turned it off, fired back up. So I did 3 power cycles on the unit and it fired up. Could be because it was already hot. Could have been because the orifice was already hot and open. I don't know. Maybe it was in heat. We don't know. It's an Aeon unit. Aeon unit. So, yes, I don't know. If anybody has any ideas when that yellow jelly shit comes out of a freaking burning thing, like something that's supposed to be shooting flame. Well, it's shooting gas. It's not shooting flame. The flame ignites after that because it has a deflection shield. Deflection shield. So. You thought I'm... Well, it's one burner rack, Ness. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't do anything with the burner rack but clean it. Like, I took the entire rack out and cleaned it. I even cleaned the outside of it to make it more cosmetic, like without, flakes of rust can get sucked into there and stuff and cause problems. So I did wire brush it. I took muriatic acid, which most of y'all probably will be like, oh, fuck. Why did you do that? Stop. Hey, why did you do that? And, well, you take it, you rub it, and it rubs the rust right off of the thing. It doesn't matter how scaled it is or whatever. It rubs right off. I use it on my bits every day. Put my bits in some muriatic acid, 30 seconds, dump it out, wash it in water, then dry them and put them in oil. The same thing I did with this burner rack, except for I dabbed it on with paper towel, and I did not get anywhere close to where the burner things are because they're made out of brass, because I didn't want to I didn't know how corrosive it was against brass. So I didn't get anywhere close to those, and I wire brushed the brass, cleaned them with a acetylene torch cleaner, the the little things you can pull out or whatever, and the hole size is 0.51 on the orifice on those, by the way, if you wanted to know. Basically, burners don't have this channel. I don't think this had anything to do with this, but maybe there's an angle that those flame deflectors, because the flame's not shooting out of that brass piece, it's shooting past the deflector. So the deflectors are like this, and I'm thinking there's an adjustment left to right on those, but I'm not too sure. And I you know me, I'm just a maintenance guy, man. God damn it. Or the next burner, usually the last one I have seen, it's crimped closed. No, I didn't see anything wrong with anything. Like, you can't. Steel tube, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burners, and the whole burner rack comes out as one assembly. It's just 6 brass tubes, orifices, 0.51 millimeters, and it shoots right through. And I blew through the thing. I could feel air going through all of them. I even made a joke saying, "Hey, you want to hit this fucking pipe? I'm gonna pack it." I mean, I don't know. And that's why I probably couldn't film during that section of video. Even though I told my boss that, "What are you, a gay fish?" for saying fish sticks over the radio. Yeah, I probably rubbed it too much, John. I probably really did. What I was thinking about is, you know what? If I took that flame sensor and just moved it over one notch, just drilled a hole in the pan and moved it over. But then I looked at the flame sensor and it's so damn rusted. Yeah. It's rusted around the thing, but see, now I'm attracting people. Okay. JHHVAC. Do you really want to know the answer? Just go ahead and re-guess that answer. Just it's the beginning of the alphabet. I'll give you that hint. That's, oh God. I wish it was any of those that you mentioned. I wish it was. Okay. We're talking about, just a while ago, I've released a video about Aeon unit, and I clean the burners and everything. I got it running. It's running right now after cleaning the burners. But the problem is if it's going to continue to run. So it's an Aeon rooftop unit package with an empathy wheel, with all that glorious economizer and bullshit. That doesn't make a damn difference because none of it works. So, yeah, we're talking about that again. Yeah, I know. It always comes up. It never can stay just a stagnant topic, but it does have to come up because I've released so many videos of them breaking down every single day. But it's just, they do. They break down every day. So if I was the maintenance guy that called the air conditioning company every single time these broke down, our air conditioning company would disown us and we would have to find another contractor every single week. It's that freaking bad, bro. It really is. We called the AC contractors out here to do a 3-story thermostat run. And you're like, oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Well, it doesn't have a chase. So now it sounds really bad, don't it? So the thermostat wire does not have a chase. They were out here for 4.5 hours running a thermostat wire from the roof 3 stories down into the apartment. And I did not want to bug them. Did not want to bother them with the stupid Aeon shit. So I decided to go ahead and clean the burners on this unit. And because it's probably our thing that we should be doing as preventive maintenance, maybe, it's a gray area for maintenance to be doing that kind of stuff, disconnecting gas valves and stuff like that. But because I am going to be the next on call, I want to make sure the shit's working. That's where it comes down to, really. That's where it really comes down to, because I am called in because, oh, we don't have any heat in the hallways and the residents are freezing and Well, have you ever thought about putting the residents in their rooms where they do have heat? Maybe. And that's the honest answer they get when they call me at 2:00 in the freaking morning. God damn it. So, okay, JH. Well, enjoy it. It's like 34 minutes long. I didn't leave out too much stuff. I just cut out some stuff where I'm going, talking to my boss or whatever on the radio, I think a little bit, but stuff like that. But private conversations and stuff, and little cuts in between when I go down and get my tools and stuff. But pretty good video. But it's amazing the amount of times I have to go up there, and I have 3 of these units down right now. I only fixed one of them. The other one, only one tube is firing off of that gas valve, off of the gas rack. So it's got 6 tubes as well, and only one of them's firing, and that's the one that's got the electronic spark rod in it. So spark rod's here, then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have your flame rod over here. So it makes sure that all 6 of them are fired, before the flame rod gets some flame signature and stuff. And I know how to check the flame rods for microamps and stuff like that. It's not that hard. Just and put your multimeter in between the two leads. It's easy. But it's not the flame rod, because once it does fire, I can light it with my lighter. And that's what I did, is I lit it with my lighter, went, and it fired. Right when it fired, the flame just stayed going, went across the flame sensor, and it stayed running. So I could do that every time. I could go up on the roof, open the door. Why ain't you firing, bitch? You know, clear out the code, put up the disconnect, flick. Right when the gas valve comes on, it goes whoop, and it starts making all that damn noise. But that last tube wouldn't fire. Flick with my flint on my lighter, it would light, and it would work until it called again for heat. You know, so that's what it, I mean. I think we might actually have 3 freaking units, or maybe even 2 units, that have holes in the heat exchanger, and the suction from the fans is pulling that out. But well, yeah, I could order new burners. No, I did that, John. I cleaned them. I cleaned them. That's the whole video, is me taking apart the whole dang unit and cleaning them. And it's working for now. The thing is it going to work intermittently or whatever? Because with Aeon units, you don't know if, like, you can sit up there for hours and flick the thing on, flick it off, flick it on, flick it off. And Aeon units will come on, come off, come on. And there's like a 5-minute delay. I mean, there's like a 5-minute startup. The reheat valve has to energize. After that's done, then the freaking fan will come on, and then the heat wheel will come on if it's got an empathy wheel in it. And then, you know, it's like you're sitting there waiting an enormous amount of time. And I mean, well, that's about a regular, 5-hour standoff with even a carrier unit. But it's like, and you already know it's not going to work when you do, stop. Yeah. That's the most irritatingest part, is knowing it's not going to work when it fires up. But we could order new burners, but I mean, what in the hell? Yeah, I mean, John, the flame is not definitely jumping from all the burners. It gets to the 5th one and it stops. Like, it does the spark on the first one, and it goes over 5 of them, and it goes, and they all 5 fire up, but the 6th one has the flame sensor in it. Nothing. Not a damn thing. And I could do a trick where I can take my screwdriver or whatnot and tap on the rack, and some of the rust will get thrown through the flames and create sparks, and then it will jump over. But that only lasts as long as it's calling for heat. Once it's not calling for heat, then flames out. When it flames back in, you get 3 tries and Aeon locks it down. It's locked out. So you get a trial for ignition for 3 times with an Aeon unit. Well, with ours anyway. Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. Boom, you're done. So, and then it just sits there and spools the freaking flute motor. That's all it does. It just sits there. Ness, I did. I cleaned all the burners. I mean, I cleaned the burners. That's the whole video is me cleaning the video. Well, at first I wanted to show y'all how I saw the unit, what I did to look at the unit and stuff like that. And that's the reason I do that. I might start putting timestamps in the description below so more experienced people as yourself can see. Yeah, let's just skip straight to it. Jeff fucking up some shit or something like that. You know what I mean? But no, it's me taking the burners out, and what a pain in the ass they are, because there's a manufacturing flaw on this unit. They actually drilled everything through the bottom like this, but you only have this much to get to the screws of the burner rack. And it's supposed to be that you loosen these two screws on the side. It's supposed to be this way. I'm pretty sure it is, because everything geometry matches up to this. There's two screws on the side and four screws on the back. The drawer slides out. After you break the union, you can take a drawer and slide it out in the burner rack, and the whole drawer can come out with you. You can take that down with you. But somebody thought it would be a fucking great idea before, when they were building this unit, to put a shitload of fucking screws down in the bottom of it. I can't even get to those screws. There's no freaking possible way, unless I took the whole unit and flipped a 15-ton unit upside down and then like cut a hole in it, and it, or took the whole bottom half of the unit off. It's stupid, man. Yeah, that guys, I tell you, skip around the video a little bit. It is a long video. I just wanted to put everything in there so everybody would know what I did and stuff. So just yeah, skip around the video if you don't, if you want to watch it or not. Um it's just I did take and I skipped the whole cleaning process of the video. I'm sorry. I took it downstairs. There was housekeepers. What are you doing? And there was people around me and stuff. So I couldn't. It's like stupid. But basically, I took muriatic acid, pool cleaning acid, and oh shit! Now I've started something, right? But no, it wipes away rust, dude. You don't knock it till you try it. Straight up muriatic acid from like pool acid. You take it, put it on a paper towel because it's not sulfuric acid, and rub it. Soak your drill bits, not drill bits, but your bits in it that are rusted, dude. They'll look brand spanking new. Just de-oil them. Put them in there, 30 seconds out. They'll start bubbling and be green a little bit. Trust me, it's not going to harm them. Like, try it with some Phillips head bits and stuff that are kind of rusty. But kind of de-oil them first. Put them in there. Boom. Then pour out the acid, strain them out, whatever you have to do. Wash them with water. Let them dry. Soon as they are almost dry, start spraying them with penetrating oil. The pores are open in the metal. Boom. Dude, I've used it on firearms and doing the bluing process and stuff. You will not believe how muriatic acid will get rid of rust. You use it on your sidewalk too. If you got rust marks on your sidewalk, just pour a little bit on there. It'll turn green, Psst. Rinse it off. Boom. Done. No, I did not remove any of the individual burners where the flame comes out. The deflection tubes, all of them look clear. The deflection tubes go like this. Then they have a spiral of little holes, and all those look clear. That could be the case. That could be the case. And that's, I mean, I'm kind of learning here. I don't do much of the gas fired stuff, but it's more easier than doing the commercial stuff when it comes to AC, like the reheat valves and the pressures and this and all that crap. But um yeah, they do pass the flame over, but it does light every once in a while, and the flame looks so uniform as every other flame. I'm thinking what they did was they just threw those units up there on the roof, and in 6 years we've never had to use heat because they're only 6 years old. And if they did have to use heat, well, they worked for a little bit, or whatever. But it was maybe when it's really, really cold, the gas is not getting up there at the right stoichiometry values. Like I was serious in Zach's thing about saying stoichiometry values are off. If you saw that comment, but the I need a matometer. Need a matometer to read the inches of mercury and correctly calibrate those, because I'm not going to feel comfortable adjusting the gas valve or doing anything of that nature without it, because I could adjust it too high, and then every time it loads propane in there, maybe it doesn't light 3 burners, and then all of a sudden it does light, and then you have an explosion. It'll be my fucking fault. So I just don't want to do that, So that's why I don't like messing around with that. But if I had a matometer or whatever, yeah, I definitely I'd be measuring the inches of mercury, looking on the data tag, saying, hey, look, this thing's like wanting 8.7 inches of mercury, blah, blah, whatever. I've done it on our boilers before, but somebody stole our goddamn meter. So, yeah, gotta leave it to them. Put everything on our lock and key. So, it just disappeared one day. And I found one of our chefs taking one of our a funny story, real quick, guys. Found one of our chefs taking one of our leak detectors out of the shop, and I was like, where are you going with that? And it's a R22, 410A leak detector, the RLD 12 or whatever it is by UEI. And I'm checking for a leak under a stove with, I'm like, that's propane, bro. He's like, yeah, it says leak detector. It says refrigerant leak detector. This thing actually creates a spark at the end of it. So you'll find your fucking leak, bro. You'll also light your fucking pilot light too. It's just stupidity. Like, you need to stay the fuck out of people's shops, dude. If you don't know what the hell you're doing. And lockout tagout basically means keep your fucking goddamn shop door closed. That's what that means. So, yeah, okay, Ness. It's just, it's weird that last one just don't light like that. And the other one, I don't think it's in the video. I did make a video of it, but it was so freaking long. But I made a video. I did make a video, but I'll probably put it outtakes or something. But I'm walking up on the roof. I'm coming right up on the roof. I'm like, hey, guess where we're at today? You know, and stuff like that. And I went through a walkthrough checking all the units. Well, the other one on the other side was only firing on one tube. One tube was firing, and it has 6 tubes as well. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flame sensor. So spark rod, flame sensor on the other side. So I don't know, dude. I mean, I got this unit working. I guess we'll find out tomorrow or whatever. See if it fired up. I don't know. I mean, it worked for the whole day today. Since 1 o'clock, I got done with doing this thing. I got there at 10, but I didn't start at 10, and it's like more like 11 or 12. And then at like 1 o'clock, that unit was clean and disinfected. It did. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, I cleaned that one, but the other one, God, them bolts, man, holy crap! The union came apart quicker than shit, but the bolts, man, y'all would have seen me sitting there going like this with a wrench, like that, for like an hour. They don't make them easy, dude. It's supposed to be. You don't even have to take those fucking bolts out. You just take the freaking tray and go snap. It definitely is. It is on the other one. Yeah, I'm not on call or anything, but man, if I don't fix these, if I don't fix them or get somebody to fix these within this week, I go on call next week. It's gonna become just being on call and we need heat, we need this, we need heat. It's 65 degrees. Oh God. I've never seen anybody freeze to death over 65 degrees. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, I've realized they're elderly people, right? And I had to explain to a nurse, I said, well, then get them the fuck out of the hallway. Because those are the units that are not working. What? How do you know which units are working and not working? Because I'm the fucking maintenance guy and I've been up on your goddamn roof for 4 fucking hours. Stupid bitch. That's why I got a DeWalt book bag on the fucking back of me with all my fucking tools in it, you know? I don't get me started with that. Dude. I mean, that's what was going through my head, but I just because I'm the maintenance guy, baby. That's fine. That was my answer. That was my answer. Because if you can't say anything nice at all, don't say anything at all. I mean, just if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything. Yeah, you know, mama's rule. Woo. Yeah, I know, right? I was pulling my sweatshirt off saying, oh, this thing's never going to call for heat now because it's fucking hot as shit. And then I flipped the damn breaker on and damn thing's calling for heat. Because it's 72 degrees in the hallway. I mean, 72 degrees. That's exactly what I keep my thermostat at in my house. I know. Y'all are like, Jeff, your energy bill must be great. Yeah, because I have two air conditioning units, two little 1-ton trains. Mine controls my side of the house. The other controls my roommate's side of the house. Perfect house to have, actually. So, all right, John. I see you. I see you, man. I'm about to get off of here too. I mean, it's 2:00. I have to go to work again to go check on the and babysit and do stuff like that. I might actually go clean the other freaking burners on the other Aeon unit. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. If the other one does work, I'll do the other one. That was my plan. Is I was like, you know what? Screw this. This one's for the kitchen. Who cares? Nobody's in the kitchen for more than like an hour every day for 3 times a day, like serving food and stuff. And then when they cook, it freaking the whole freaking place heats up. So, you know. Dude, I swear, Ness, I swear, Aeon's gonna have a lawsuit out for me, dude, for uploading videos like this. I'm sorry, but they constantly are physically breaking down and physically needing physical help. We have spent, Ness, I'll tell you, we have spent over $30,000 to $40,000 on Aeon units this year. This year, we have only spent $12.50 on carrier units on the entire property. There are more carrier units than Aeon units on this property, as you might see in my videos. There's about 395 of them. That's got something to say, bro. That is not the reputation you want to have. I mean, we've replaced ECM motors on the 60-ton unit. 6 of them this year. We got the coil leak, which is going to cost $10,000 to have the coil replaced. But we're looking into, well, we can take down that measure now down because we're going to have that coil actually repaired. Because, and air conditioning guy says he can do it. He's probably got the solder weld, aluminum to copper kind of flux thing going for him. Wants to try it out, you know. So we're not going to deny him that opportunity. Shit. Just so much shit, dude. We found leaks in the coil. We've also found leaks in the TXV expansion tubes coming, the capillary tube expansion, where all the capillary tubes come out and go into the coil from the TXV. Who knows which one it is, you know? Man, I'm just telling you, it's some expensive repairs on these units and $12.50 for a belt. Thank you, Carrie. Well, a couple contactors. Let's go ahead and be fair. Say a couple contactors, a belt, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, filters. You could add a couple $100, but still not $42,000. Oh my gosh. Compressor replacement, 60-ton unit. Again, compressor replacement on one of the ones up on top of the roof. on Clare Bridge, the white roof that I was on. Bearings replaced. ECM motor replaced on 3 of those on that roof. I mean, God, just yeah, wow, dude. Somebody knows they're doing this on purpose. It's like selling somebody a broken fucking car and telling them that you have to use us to repair that car. And then the people are dumb enough to do it. And that's exactly what we're doing. But it's not me personally. It's just it's not my boss. It's the company. Oh, you have to call it in. You have to do it. Whatever. blow up a wall to fit a new coil down there. Oh. Yeah. I mean, they would have to crane, and that's crane rental fees and stuff because this thing's 15. What was that? Our 15-ton unit? Yeah. 15-ton unit condenser coil would have to be replaced. That thing's fucking huge. It's as big as this my room, man. It would not fit, you know. So yeah, there's no fucking way, bro. So there's a small leak up in the corner. I don't know if you saw that video, but yeah, blinker fluid was definitely one of the causes of that. No, I sprayed bubbles all over the damn thing, and I saw bubbles coming out, and I showed the air conditioning company. I was like, "Look, dude, I took the little panel off that protects those little U joint like on the side of the thing, and then I sprayed some just bubbles, Mister Bubbles. By the way, it wasn't Viper or anything like that. It was just pss, 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 bloop, 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 bloop. You could see the bubbles coming out. I was like, okay, there's the leak. And there's oil all over the coil. Well, yeah, well, 3 bosses or Bosches? Probably Bosches, not bosses. Jeffrey. Jeffrey's a friend of mine. I know Mr. Jeffrey. I'm smoking. Don't tell my mother. But dang, it's 2:01. Guys, I wasn't expecting to even get like more than a couple people, to tell you the truth. So I do have to go to bed because I do have to get to work, and my boss is watching this. Well, no, he's not right now, but he can at any moment's notice. I love you. um, so he'll know what I've been doing if I'm spending the night up like on a weekday. Trust me. He lets me know when I come in the office. So um what the is Well, yeah, you can give it 110%, but your 110% ain't worth shit when you're working on the Aeon unit. Oh, I tell my boss, his son, subscribe, everybody. Yeah, it's fine. Well, um, I tell him like I treat him just like anybody else in chat or whatever. But um he's not here tonight, but if he was, I would totally not even have a reaction to it because um I want him to be able to deny or do anything that he needed to do. It's not a buddy system. Uh, I have, I, don't get me wrong. I have great respect for my boss. If he has to fire me for doing something stupid, he can fire me. That's fine. It's not, it's not a, we can be friends, but at the end of the day, you can still be my boss. And you say, Jeff, get the fuck out. How about, all right, see you later, bud. Have a great day, you know? But I mean, seriously, I'm serious. So dude, Nest Newt, you could be my damn boss. I wouldn't even know it. Could be a hidden identity. We don't know. But you're not because you recommended a damn good tool and my boss didn't know about it. And I told him about it and he ordered it. And that was that filter grabber. So I know you're not. I know who my boss is when he comes in. Can't have that many damn kids. But I do have to get off of here, guys. I appreciate y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm just a maintenance man. Until then, y'all have a great day and y'all stay safe.